I've been waiting way too long. Yeah, I've been down here trying to get it. Yeah, I've been waiting way too long.
This video is on classifying polygons. This is from chapter 1.6 in the book. A polygon is a closed plane figure formed by 3 or more segments that are called sides. Each side intersects exactly 2 sides. So here we have polygon A, B, C, D, E, or we could call it, for instance, polygon C, B, A, E, D. When you're naming the polygon, you want to make sure that you name the vertices in order. So I started with A and then went to B and I went around that way, or I could start with C and go around the other way. But you need to make sure that they are in order. So the sides of this polygon are segment AB, segment ED, segment CD. And so when it says the side intersects exactly 2 sides, so if you look at segment BC, it intersects CD right here and it intersects AB right here. So that's what it means by it intersects 2 sides. With polygons, we have 2 types of polygons. We have convex and we have concave. A convex polygon is convex if no line that contains a side of the polygon contains a point in the interior. So what I mean by that, when I extend this line out and I extend this side out, those do not cross on the interior. None of these sides intersect on the interior. But when I do that over here, they do go through the interior. So this is the issue, because those sides, when I extend the line, it passes through the interior, which makes it concave. Now we're going to look at the names of the different polygons. If a polygon has 3 sides, then we call that a triangle. That should not be new information to you. If a polygon has 4 sides, it is called a quadrilateral. Now within quadrilaterals, there are a lot of different special quadrilaterals, and we will talk about those later on in the year in much more detail. If it has 5 sides, it is a pentagon. 6 sides is a hexagon. 7 sides is a heptagon, or sometimes it is called a septagon. 8 sides is an octagon. 9 sides is a nonagon. 10 sides is a decagon. We don't have a special name for 11, but for 12, it is a dodecagon. And those are the special names that we have. Now, if it has n number of sides, then we would call it an n-gon. And what I mean by that is, for example, an 11-sided polygon would be called an 11-gon. We don't have a special name for that. So if I have a polygon with 22 sides, that is called a 22-gon. So this is n, which represents the number of sides. Please make sure you know these names of these polygons. You will be tested over the names. Make sure when you're looking at a polygon, you count how many sides it has so that you can figure out the name. Equilateral means that all sides are congruent. Equiangular means that all angles in the interior are congruent. And a regular polygon is a polygon that is both equilateral and equiangular. So here I have a hexagon. It is a 6-sided polygon, and indicated by the blue is that it is equilateral and equiangular. So this means that this is a regular polygon. So let's say that they tell us that this side of the hexagon is 3x plus 6, and they tell us that this side of the hexagon is 4x minus 2. We could actually figure out the length of the side. Reason being, because both of those sides are congruent, so I can set them equal to each other and I can solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 3x on both sides. So 6 equals x minus 2. Add 2. X equals 8. Now plug in an 8. So 3 times 8 plus 6. 24 plus 6 is 30. So the length of the side of this hexagon is 30, which means now I can actually find the perimeter of the hexagon. How would I do that? Well, again, all the sides are the same. If there are 6 sides, 30 times 6 is 180. So the perimeter is 180.
I've been waiting way too long. Yeah.